right, it is time for us to return to your ShakeUp letter. If you are just tuning in, I read it before, MJ.
Yes.
You want to read it?
Oh, I can. You only wanted to read it because you're petty. Let the record show.
I'm not petty. I just think that this is a real life situation. Sometimes you got to deal with it. Just deal with what it is.
All right. So the ShakeUp letter says realness. Y'all, I've been dating this girl for like a month and some change. She is real cool. I mean, hella cool. We met at work. She works for a different company on the floor above me, and we just used to take our breaks at the same time. She's really your everyday type chick, likes sports, eats good, and is just good to talk to. We had sex a few times, and she can keep up. I'm with it in all ways, but, man, listen, she's ugly. She's just not the most attractive girl I've ever been with. My fam, homeboys, everybody is ready to meet her. I'm just not ready for that. I've also maintained a standard. She's nowhere near it. I don't want to end it, but I want to be prepared. I want to prepare her. Help. Wow. All right. For one, this is hard because...
What is hard about it? Bruh, if you like what you like, and I feel like people are so superficial sometimes.
Actually, yeah. Because honestly, all the dudes
Except when it comes down, as long as y'all can have an agreement, I'm having my babies with somebody else. Bringing ugly kids in the world by design, by choice, like choosing to bring an ugly child into the world. I feel like that's the rudest thing you can do. That's a really rude. It's a really rude and disrespectful thing.
You can't choose it.
You can choose to bring a rude looking person into the world, and if you do that,
no, you can't.
Always consider that your child will encounter somebody like me. And they have to get through those first 18 years.
Listen, the point that he made, the real point, I don't even really think that he wants to prepare himself. I think he really wants more so to prepare her. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think if like anybody thought anybody I dated was ugly. I don't think they were. And I'm not shallow.
Do you think they've always told you what they thought? Truthfully? See?
I'm not
shallow.
You
don't know.
Yes, they have. I'm not shallow, but the thing is, this happened a different way. That's why I said it's like a different experience. Like, she was just cool. Like, she was really cool. So they started hanging out. You know, after a while you start hanging out, then you start liking somebody. Like, it just really just happened. I don't think this experience has ever happened to me. I think I automatically, and that's what I'm saying. This is different. Like, I don't know if I can experience. I think in my head, I automatically eliminate ugly men. Like, I don't look at you like that.
If that's what you believe about yourself, I'm going to go on record saying you're superficial.
I'm not.
AF, you are.
I'm not.
If you automatically eliminate them on sight, you're superficial.
I don't
AF.
eliminate them on sight.
That's what you just said.
I eliminate them as like...
Come on. Like this
is cool. I eliminate them like... I don't know. Maybe it's a significant other. You want to know why? Because... I know the type of children I'm going to have.
See?
Just like you know the type of children that you're going to have.
What did I just say?
So I'm not going to have my child.
Say? What did I just say?
feel like the age I am now, my mouth, if my daddy was ugly, if my daddy was not handsome. Now, my daddy is a lot of things, but that's a good-looking man. If he wasn't, I feel like the person I am now, I'd be like, Mom. So, like, what would you...
We've talked about this before.
Like, what were you thinking? What was going on?
We've really talked about this. I know.
Because my daddy is retarded.
My kids will say.
My daddy is retarded. My daddy was the cute new guy. My mama will admit that. She was in high school. He was the cute new dude. He was a new dude. He was cute. Because my daddy is retarded. So you don't know what these men are going to grow up to be. I don't encourage no high school sweet.
Retarded is a great word to describe my father.
Like,
I think retarded, I may be described that way by some people as
my
well.
daddy is retarded for real. Like, he's dumb. He is really dumb for real. So I really think that unless you gonna stay with your high school sweetheart, because I know some people who I went to high school with, they're still together. So they might have become different people if they weren't together. You see what I'm saying? Like, they might have
people like that.
They might have went a different route. So what I'm saying is, my mama and daddy, they went a different route. If they would have stayed together, he probably would have been less retarded than he is. But the point is, he's retarded.
I feel like he still would have been himself.
But he's still really, my father is handsome. So
you're talking about things that don't really matter. Because aesthetically, he's still appeasing to the eye.
Is that my mama?
This is not your mama.
Oh. All right. Well, I'm saying, like I said, I don't think I'm shallow. I don't think I'm superficial. I just think, I don't know. Maybe I do it just by, I don't know. I'm confused because maybe people have thought some of the men I've dated in the past are his. Now listen, okay,
it's
you know what?
It's absolutely positive that they could.
You know what?
They probably have.
Let me backtrack. You know what? I think I've always said, like, I know I can go back through the men I've dated. I can go and tell you who I thought was like fine. Like, oh, he's so fine. And I know dudes that I've dated who I've actually been in a relationship with, like, he ain't like he ain't fine, but he's not ugly at all. I can have a list. Dudes that I've been in a relationship with, and I can put what I think beside them. Oh, he was fine. He was fine. My ex-boyfriend, he was fine. He was. The one before that, he was not.
So you say,
I'm serious.
Isn't ugly relative?
It's in the eye of the beholder.
It's
in the eye of the beholder.
Is it not?
Maybe so. We know some people that know they're ugly, though, Alex.
We never lied about that.
We know some people that actually know that they're ugly.
You have never told a lie about that. That's right.
But sometimes people are ugly and their swag is just on a trillion. It takes away from their ugliness. Like, ugly people, they compensate in different ways. I'm serious. They do. So sometimes you don't even know that they're ugly. Maybe I've dated somebody I didn't even know they was ugly, and they just...
Because their swag was on a trillion.
Yeah, because I can't date nobody who's swag ain't up to par of mine. Like, if you're not as cool as me, I can't.
You're so lame, though. Like, you're like, if
Alex,
you're not as cool as me,
you're
like years from 30. Like, you're
years from 30.
You're creeping on 30.
I'm years from 30. What does that have to do with
anything? If he's not
anything?
as cool as me, like, bro, you're not gonna be cool like forever.
Yes, I am.
Like, you might be.
I'm gonna
cool
be
mom.
a cool old person. I'm gonna be a cool old ass woman cussing people out still harder than I do these days.
Cussing people out doesn't make you cool. It just makes you an asshole. It makes you rude.
Listen, Barack Obama, he's cool. He has swag. That's an example. Barack Obama
Donald
is a
Trump
cool man.
believes that he's cool too.
No. Barack Obama is a cool man. Like, you can't tell me he not cool. That's what I mean. So it's not about, like, that's not gonna matter. Barack Obama is cool. And he's not even cool like he tries to be. He's cool by default. Like, it's natural. Like me. It's just natural. Not saying that I'm gonna try to be. You know when people are lame AF. You know it. So stop.
You know it too.
Barack Obama isn't lame. He is cool. He's the cool man. Tell me he ain't cool. He's cool. Just saying. Barack Obama, his swag. Like, I could just imagine him in his younger days. Whew. Do you have a collar? Bruh. Okay, so listen. I really think again that you don't even like. I don't even feel like you not prepared. I really feel like you're more so because in your mind, like you knew she was ugly from the beginning. In your mind, you've already accepted it. Like whether you want to think so or not, like you have really gotten past that point. So I think you're really more worried about preparing her than really yourself. So I'm trying to think what kind of person you are, because the type of person you are, like most people, their family is like that. Like Alex is an asshole. His family is a bunch of assholes. You know? So I'm trying to think what kind of person you are that you're like, I think you're more scared yourself.
I think the truth is he's an asshole that fell for somebody that's not up to par.
Did you write this letter?
I didn't fall for anybody that's not up to par. It's not my reality. It hasn't happened.
That's not your reality? So you wouldn't date an ugly person, Alex?
No.
Wow, you're superficial.
I am. A little bit. Just a little bit. Ugly is a standard. I remember, like, and I feel like this stuff is kind of instilled in you. Like you just said your dad's retarded. I remember.
I love him to death. He's so handsome. He's so funny. He's everything. I've never doubted that my father loved me, but my dad was retarded. That's a fact. Me
this girl that I started talking to, she transferred to my school in 7th grade. He was like, she gonna be fat. Her mama fat, her sister fat, she gonna be fat. And then he started telling people like Alice is gonna like fat girls. That's a traumatizing moment for a child.
You're stupid.
I don't think it really traumatized me, but in my mind, like he's literally said those words, and it's not. That's who he is. And I think about my grandmother who told my cousin, I don't have no I don't have no fat grandchildren. So she said, you're not my granddaughter until you lose some weight.
Yeah, that's rude. That's very rude.
And people want to know why I have a fat complex.
Let me tell you something I just thought about. I did date somebody when I was in high school. And you know why I dated him? Let me tell you something. I don't know why my mind works like this. I know exactly why. He was a new guy. You know, like when you in high school, everybody wanted the new kid. Everybody wanted him, and I knew I could get him, and I got him. But he was ugly. I think after I got him, I was like, bruh, wait a minute. I really think I had a moment. I think I low-key remember the very moment at high school. I was like, wait a minute. You're ugly.
Wow.
But hey.
You said that to him?
No, in my head. I had thought it. I wouldn't say that. Like in my head, I thought it like once I actually got him, I was like, bro, I don't really want you anymore.
Well, we had some comments.
Because you're ugly.
Some thoughts. And I just told you before we came back what ugly means.
Good. See, that means y'all know God. Y'all know God? Okay. Because see, when you ugly, that's the devil. And when you ugly, don't nobody want to be around you. See, that's what the word ugly stand for. UGLY. You got to love yourself.
You're listening to The ShakeUp, your #1 mobile morning show.